Okay. Hi, my name is Salazar. I am your tour guide. Today I am going to present to you two cities that I choose for you. Both of them are inside of your country. That's because I think it's not necessary going out the country to enjoy a very vacation. These two cities will be specifically Tequila, Jalisco, and Guanajuato. This little trip will include visit other cities, but first we will focus on these two cities. Because we show you tour, I will like to tell you a little bit about these two cities so you can get to know them. Okay. General fact about the cities. Tequila is a city of the state of Jalisco in Mexico, and is located about 16 kilometers from the city of Guadalajara. It's named from a word in Nahuatl, tequil, tequilan, which means a place of tribute. The city is considered a magical town. It is also known for giving its name to the alcoholic drink, tequila. Sign it is one of the places where this product is produced. This place was previously inhabited by civilizations such as the Chichimecas, Otomíes, Toltecas, and the other civilizations. In this place, you can see how its house and facilities have a finish from the last centuries. Apart from the fact that it is surrounded by agave plantation. The agave plant, the agave is the plant from which its juice is extracted to create the representative drink of the city. Now, if we go on the talk a little about the next city, Guanajuato, we can say that it is a capital of the state that has the same name, Guanajuato, lo- located in the north center of Mexico. Its name comes from Guanajuato, which in Purepecha means place of many hills. For having for having been one of the most important mining seats in the New Spain, it was recognized as a World Heritage Site by UNESCO in 1988. In this capital, you can walk all the alleys, square, and tunnels of the Regal City. Here it was the heroic act of Pipila took place, who placed a stone slab on his back and set fire to the Algondiga de Granaditas, where they where they were these where they were the Spanish refugees. Guanajuato is a city appreciated all over the world that awaits your visit. Where? El weather in Tequila is cold in January. January is the coldest month, but the rest of the year is quite hot and sometimes a little raining. In this month, the temperature of the city's ranks from 6 degrees Celsius to 26 degrees Celsius. Now, then the weather of Guanajuato is different of the tequila. During the years around the weather is cold and fresh. In January, its temperature, high temperature is 20 degrees Celsius and low temperature is 4 degrees Celsius. So in this city you can feel colder. Now, touristic place. Both city are characterized by having many touristic sites to visit and have fun either with family or couples. For example, in Tequila we can visit the Templo de la Purísima, Capilla del Calvario, Palacio Municipal, in house in which house are interesting painting by a local artistic that describe the emergence of tequila from a lightning strike on a agave plant, and Museo Nacional del Tequila, where you can learn about the story of the production of this iconic drink that over the years has become a symbol of Mexico around the world. Guanajuato, we have more historical and cultural places, such as the has Plaza de la Paz, a place where families go to tour its surroundings, which have houses and mansions that belonged to the wealthiest people in the 18th century. There, there is also the Albónica Granaditas. This is a large building, originally built has a grain warehouse. This this a very history place. Since the place was one of the scenarios that have the struggle for the independence of Mexico. There is also there is also University of Guanajuato, Museum of Natural History, Plazuela del Baratillo, Monumento al Pípila, and other places. Food. Typical food. The most typical food of the city of Tequila are tortogada. It is a roll half filled with refried beans. It is filled with refried pork carnitas, dipped in tomatoes sauce with hint of oregano, then dipped in a hot sauce. Birria de chivo o ternera. Tomato sauce consumed with cut or bean mint, cooked in underground, always spread heated with firewood on volcanic stone. It is a covered with blue agave, stalled until cooked. Is it is eaten and soup or in tacos. Carne en su jugo. Consume of diced beef and bacon accompanied with beans from the pot, seasoned with soup, onion, cilantro. It is eaten as a soup with tortilla chips and corn tortillas. Pozole. Corn bone seasoned with green or red sauce with pork or chicken pre-cut over low heat. The garnish consume lettuce, radish slices, chopped onion, and is accompanied with corn tostadas. In Guanajuato, we will be able to find the famous enchiladas mineras. This dish is a made of fried tortilla dipped in a mold with chiles, which is accompanied by fried diced potatoes and carrots. Guacamayas is a rich a color, has is a tasting, a very local version of tortas. Only these are stuffed white chicharrón, pico de gallo, and marinated in spicy chili de árbol sauce. Pecan rellena. This is made with two maguey stalks that are joined together. The bliss ensigns a cactus stew with a mixture of tomatoes, onion, chiles de árbol, serrano chiles, and cilantro. It is a grilled and cooked over low heat, which gives it a unique flavor. They can also be stuffed with cheese or meat. Tradition of Guanajuato. Speaking of tradition, each city is characterized by its different tradition or customs. In Guanajuato, we can find the beautiful tradition of las callejonadas, a typical nighttime ritual in which at the night groups of people, including tourists and curious, walk through the small street of the city in addition of making a walk tour. It is a typical to be accompanied by a student band dressed in accent costumes. Listen to songs on guitar layers and local joke. There are held throughout the years and around the city where are several meeting points from which to join. Comparison between the cities. Tequila and Guanajuato are two cities that are relatively close to each other. They have different and similarities. For example, Guanajuato is a cold in January has tequila or tequila food is very different than Guanajuato food. We can also mention that tequila is bigger than Guanajuato. And recommendation. Between the trips and recommendation, go to this place with shoes and comfortable clothes because Many places that are visit we have to walk. As we already mentioned, the weather is usually cool at this time of the year, especially at the night, so it is necessary to bring a jacket or sweater. As the weather is very unstable, there is a possibility of the sun coming out. We suggest that you bring sunscreen, a hat, and sunglasses in your suitcase. You should take care of your belongings and always bring them inside, because in any place, no matter how beautiful it is, there are people who can take them. We also recommend that you have had hand the cab number, which we will guide you when you arrive in each city so that you can return safely to your hotel at the end of the night. If you want to save on your longing, you can take the opportunity to look for ines- inexpensive hotel very seldom centrally located to reach the tourist site walking. Purposeful activities. The purposeful activity we have for you is take an airplane for Veracruz to Guadalajara. After this, we will take an autobus for going to Tequila City. Arrive will go to the Hotel La Rienda Misión Tequila. We will start with the Ruta del Tequila. First, we will do files of blue agave and walkie for a artisan distillery. After this, will we go to the magical town of Tequila, and your free time you can go to it. The next day, we will take a tour called Tour, tour Tequila Jose Cuervo. In this tour, we will walk for files of agave declared a World Heritage Site. In this place, you will know the tequila process in the semi-artisanal distillation. Before we go, you can buy tequila at factory price. At the end, in your free time, you can know the museums, but handicraft, and the taste the traditional drink Los Cantaritos in the principal square. The next morning, we will trip to Guanajuato by car. It will approximately 4 hours. When we get to the Hotel Maison Cuevano, we will lower the suitcase and we will register. To start the adventure in Guanajuato, first we will take a tour called Ruta de Independencia. You will know the most important destination of Mexico's independence, like the cities of Dolores Hidalgo, Atotonilco, and San Miguel de Allende. Here you could visit places like la parroquia de Nuestra Señora de Dolores, the museums Casa Allende, and other place, while enjoying delicious typical snow of the region. For fourth and last day, we prepared big surprise for you. First, we will climb to the top of the Cerro del Cubilete, Guanajuato, locality 200 um, 200 meters above the sea. In this place, there is the Santuario de Cristo Rey, one of the most important of country and the most beautiful of the world. Then we then we will take um, then we will walk through the street of the city Guanajuato. To begin, we will visit the famous Museum of the Mummy of Guanajuato. Then you will visit the Mina Valenciana and the majestic temple of San Cayetano. You can also buy craft and, and sweet typical of the region. Finally, at the night, you will enjoy one of the most traditional tour of the city, La Callejonada. On this tour, you will hear stories and some songs by a family student by a student, while you will get to know the squares, islands, and the most romantic corners of the city. The next day, we will take your plane back to the city of Veracruz. Price and what is included. The total price of the trip per person is 1,300, which includes transportation, includes airline tickets and transportation within cities. To longing and recreational activities mentioned in this in the activities proportional. The trip covers 4 nights and 4 days. The loan is breaking for the price. Longing and transportation and recreational activities. Thanks for watching.